How hard is your water? Hi, my name is Ryan Chen, and I go to Heritage Oak Private Education. The purpose of my question is, does tap water hardness correlate to median home prices in several Southern California cities? And is the pH of the water within acceptable standards? My first hypothesis is the most expensive cities determined by median home prices will have the softest water, which is the lowest total dissolved solids, while the cities with the lowest median home prices will have the highest total dissolved solids because wealthier cities will have more resources to maintain or treat their water system. My second hypothesis is that regardless of median home price, all cities' tap water will be within acceptable pH levels. The materials needed for this project are 24 glass jars, 3 water samples from each city, those being Diamond Bar, Placentia, Brea, Irvine, Yorba Linda, Santa Ana, Fullerton, and Newport Beach. You also need a TDS and pH digital meter, glass beaker, distilled water, and the Jamovi project. So after collecting and labeling each tap water sample, you'll need to calibrate the pH meter. Then test the pH and TDS for each separate collected sample. So this chart shows all the different sites that were tested. After analyzing the results, we found that the TDS tends to be consistent in each city across the 3 sites, with the exception of Yorba Linda. Irvine had the lowest TDS with an average of 168 parts per million, while Yorba Linda had the highest with an average of 340 parts per million. However, all sites were within an acceptable range of TDS. So we also found that there was no correlation between median home prices of each city and average TDS, so our hypothesis was incorrect. The most expensive city, Newport Beach, did not have the softest water. It in fact ranked 4th in average TDS. Yorba Linda had high home prices, but its water hardness was very high, ranking 8th in average TDS. Finally, we found that the highest pH average was Placentia with 8.56, while the lowest pH average was Santa Ana with 7.73. So our hypothesis was partially correct because most cities were within a safe level of pH, except for Placentia, which was slightly higher than 8.5. In conclusion, there was no correlation between the median home prices of Southern California cities and the TDS of their tap water, disproving the hypothesis. More expensive cities did not have lower water hardness. pH levels for all cities tested were mostly within acceptable range. This provides reassurance that if you live or work in a less or more expensive city, you will be getting water within acceptable standards.